All right, guys, so we have an HDR demo up, and I wanted you guys to get an idea of the picture quality and streaming over YouTube to see how the Sony X900H does perform. So it's very vivid, very vibrant. I think that's going to be the first thing a lot of you guys are going to take away. As I look at the phone and I look at the TV, they're pretty identical. They're pretty much an exact match at this point. So that's really, really good considering that, again, this is supposed to be the budget option, and I feel like it's kind of outperforming the 950H. I do not remember the 950H being as good as the 900H right here. Now, that being said, the brightness is weak. I do not like that it definitely is sub 1000 nits. It's not going to give you all the explosive highlight detail that you would be expecting at this price point. So that's a negative. Another negative that I found while dialing in settings, because yes, I did dial it in a little bit. I haven't calibrated it yet, but one of the massive deal breakers for some of you out there, this has no smooth gradation. Sony downgraded that feature and took it away. Like, what the actual hell, Sony? Like, really? It really pissed me off because it's like, that's like so basic. And they took it out, and now on sunsets and things like that, you have this nasty banding and like on people, on faces, on large solid colors, banding. It's disgusting. Like, it's bad. It's pretty bad. I'm not gonna lie. And why I'm making a big deal out of it is I'm in HDR, and typically HDR, because of the wider color gamut, you're not supposed to see any banding. Well, guess what? You do. And it's not the nicest thing. So I'm not real happy about that adjustment from Sony. To show you guys what I'm talking about, I'll get a little close to the TV here, and you can see all those bands as they go into different things. It's like there's a big problem with banding around objects and things like that. I'll wait till they get back to a sky scene so you guys can see it. I mean, the color accuracy is pretty nice, but look at that, guys. Oh my God, that's unforgivable. Look at all those bands. It's disgusting. It's something that should not have happened on a premium set at this price point. You're talking, you pay over $1,000 after taxes. I mean, come on, Sony. You should definitely be able to give us some smooth gradation features like you did in the past instead of downgrading us. You know, the remote I can forgive because maybe there's some margin for error there. Maybe there's a reason you didn't give us the backlight remote or the backlit remote, but this is just unacceptable. No smooth gradations. Now we're seeing banding. I don't know. I'm not feeling that at all. The color, again, is good. It's very natural. It's very rich. But when you get to some things, like, weird stuff starts happening. Like, I'm trying to capture it on camera. I hope some of it's coming through the way I think it is, but I don't know, man. It's that banding that really distracts from the experience. Like, and there's like horizontal lines that'll start happening in the banding, and it's very weird. I mean, look at all of that. That's your takeaway right there. That's your picture quality. All those damn bands and the vertical lines in the bands. Look at that. Like, what the hell is that? Like, I've never seen that before. Look in the clouds. There it is. Like, what? I don't understand. I genuinely don't understand. Now, again, black levels are really sweet and the colors are really natural, but that's going to be your big deal breaker because that's going to, my God, people like that. Come on. Really? Like, I feel salty about that. I do, because we've waited 3 years for a 900 series television and they do us like this. You know what I mean? Since 2017, we haven't seen a 900 series television. The replacement for the 900E is officially this TV, and this is how they do it. And I don't know. I just feel like they could have come stronger. But so, I mean, it's a good TV. I'm not knocking it already. These are just initial impressions. It's not like a final review or anything. But I mean, come on, real Sony, what are you doing? What is that? Come on, you could do better. I've seen you do, like, look. Oh my God, like, look at all of that. I might have to run that back. Like, dude, look at all that. Now let's run that back. That was bad. That was really bad. That was like 10 out of 10 bad. Like, I don't think it could get any worse if I possibly hoped for it to get any worse than that one scene right there. And the chipset is also pretty weak, so I noticed that it takes a while to do almost anything Wi-Fi related, so there's that. But look at all these little, like, vertical lines that happen in the banding. So you see this large circle here and this large circle there, but in between the circles you have line, 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 banding, line, line, line. Like, what in the actual hell, Sony? Like, ew. Like, massive mondo ill, dude. Like, look at that, dude. Like, not having that. And that's the picture quality you get at the $1,000 price range. And I'm just saying, like, I'm not feeling that. Like, they could have done better than that. I mean, say what I want, and I'm gonna be very real with you. Say what I want about, other TVs like the X950H, but it doesn't do that. All right. So, I mean, with Sony, they're kind of forcing you to upgrade if you don't want to see things like this. So, I don't know. I just think it's a little dirty. Now, to be fair to Sony, they have a beautiful image when you're not dealing with that nonsense. So I took it out of HDR and now we're just looking at SDR, and the colors are gorgeous. They really are. I mean, some of the most accurate image quality you'll ever see out of the box. Seriously, you won't find a better dialed in TV. I mean, look at that. It's like damn near calibrated already. Like, it's pretty damn spot on. Of course, I have to go in and do a real calibration on it, but with just a few adjustments here and there, I was able to get a picture that definitely will make me say, wow, this is pretty, this is a very nice looking image. But that HDR performance where you have like heavy banding even with the wider color gamut provided by the 10-bit format, like that's unacceptable, guys. Like, that's a problem. And for me, like, that's my big like, ew, don't do it, don't mess my colors up like that. But other people are gonna have to weigh that up. But I mean, it looks good right now, and out of the box, that's important because not everybody's a professional calibrator, and people want their picture to look good just from the start. So out of the gate, this is going to be a really good looking picture. I'm going to try to lower down the ISO. It's like really brightening up here to try to keep up with the TV, but look at that. It's beautiful. It really is a miraculous, marvelous looking television. It is. And I think like the brightness here is nice. It's decent. It's more than enough. Colors are solid. You have a lot of isolation between colors. It's separated quite well, and the black levels are pretty good. Again, I don't notice anything terrible with motion either, so I think that's, again, another benefit for everybody looking at this television. But it's those banding issues that really are going to start to weigh heavy on some people, and that's something I wanted to hyper stress in this video. But we can look at the black levels, and they are pretty clean. And last but not least, I wanted to show you guys the black level performance on the most stress testing like black level scene that you can have here. And it's doing pretty decent. I don't see a huge problem. The zones aren't trying to light every single particle. It's just minor switching on and switching off. So again, the local dimming is damn spectacular. It's good at what it does. It's a little gray black as I stand in front of it, but so far it's doing pretty good. But all right, guys, this has been just an initial impression, and just to give you guys, again, just an idea of what it looks like so far, pre-cal, out of the box. But I want to thank you guys so much for watching the #1 brand in honesty. Leave your thoughts, comments, and requests down below, and I'll do what I can to help you guys out. Until the next video, I'll see you guys later.